Hello, Professor Rousseau, one more time on Apostrophe Podcast. You are following class in session, and today I will be talking about insurance. Most importantly, I will be talking about homeowner insurance and renter insurance. What are they? What I will be doing today is to break them down for you, break down homeowner insurance versus life insurance. First, let me tell you, as the names imply, that people who own homes will have home owner insurance, and people who rent apartments will be having renter insurance. In some states, it is mandatory for you to have either one, as it is also a way for people to make money. First, let's start first with a homeowner insurance. Whether it's homeowner or renter, they provide to you what we call coverage. The coverage is not on you per se, but is on the house. That's what they call is a insurance that provide a coverage on the physical structure of the home, which include the house itself and everything attached to the house, like for example a garage. So your garage is also part of your house, meaning that you are covered. Also your land, anything that is attached physically to your house is covered by your homeowner insurance. Also, homeowner insurance all covers your property, meaning that when you have homeowner insurance, not only you protect the house, also you protect whatever you have in the house, because your homeowner insurance will also protect your house, will provide coverage against death, fire, vandalism, or natural disaster. Particularly if you live in an area where there are floods all the time or hurricanes, you are covered, your personal property is are also covered when it's with your homeowner insurance. What else does your homeowner cover? It provides what we call a liability protection. That's what you have also with your homeowner insurance. So what is that? Is an insurance that also include a liability that covers your legal expense, and that make if someone is injured on the property and the homeowner is you are found liable. So when someone is in your house, for example, doing some work for you, your homeowner insurance may cover that person if that person happen to be injured while doing the work for you. So it's important when you have a home to make sure, not to make sure, to check that you also have your liability protection, that you have your personal property covered, and also that you have your house. It will be covered, but those two also require for you to check. There is something else that your homeowner insurance covered. That's what they call ALE, is ALE, which is an additional living expense. Why do we have that? Better yet, what is ALE? Additional living expense. If your home becomes, you cannot live in your home because you have like a fire, or there is a plumbing issue, your homeowner insurance typically provide coverage for additional living expense. So you can go to a hotel. They can pay you, they can give you money to go to hotel, if to buy meals, and they can provide for you temporary accommodation. Those four types of coverage are just listed. which are the physical property, the physical structure of your house, your liability protection are also said your additional living expense, which is your ALE, and also the last one will be your personal property. Those four things, when you happen to have your property, check, make sure that they are included, because if they are not, you will not be getting them when things happen to you. I covered for you what we call a homeowner insurance. If you don't get it, is that whether you have homeowner insurance, it covers also whatever you have inside and whatever you have inside. How do people get homeowner insurance? Practically, when you buy your house, your bank, your mortgage company will tell you to have this method. You have to have it because they want to make sure that their money is not lost. If your house is just breaks down or lost in fire, the insurance company will cover for you. We have something called deductible, meaning that when you have something that is repaired, your ceiling, your shingles, there is a minimum that you have to be able to come up with. And you will see also there are additional insurance for your washer, for your dryer, and even for your dishwasher. You can have a different company providing those type of coverage for you. The way I advise people to do it, if your house costs, let's say 300K, and you have staff that are worth, let's say 250K, you can have a homeowner insurance valued at 500 550, I'm sorry, at 550K. You will pay that money throughout the life of your insurance with that bank or with that company. It will be you will pay in per month or whatever plan you decide. This is what I suggest to people when it's good to have it. It's good to have it. So if you can cover everything that you have your house, is better. Now let's talk about renters insurance. That's most of us. That's what we use. We are talking about renters insurance. As the name implies it, if you rent an apartment, the landlord will tell you to have a renter insurance as opposed or compared to the homeowner insurance. You as the renter, you don't pay for the building. You don't pay for the building. So the building is that the outside is paid by the landlord, because the landlord, him or her, will be getting their own homeowner insurance, but you will be paying for what's inside of the building. Especially, you will be paying for whatever you have in your apartment, in the place that you rent. So what can be covered in your renter's insurance? Everything that you have, your clothes, your jewelry, just name it, everything that you have can be covered. Your electronics can be covered, and also is pretty that expensive. And some landlords will tell you, or some subdivision, they will not rent you a place till you show them that you have renters insurance, and so you want to protect your belonging. Why they want to do that, we don't know, but in some states it is the law. You have to have it. For example, if you have renters insurance and the building is in fire, but your apartment is safe, you cannot file a claim because your belongings, your personal properties didn't get lost. You still have them. However, there is no a fire in the building. It happened that there was a power outage and everything that you have, your TV, your electronic, your cell phone, they just went dead. You can file a claim with your insurance company for them to pay you. They are gonna ask for some stuff that you will need to have. Same thing as your a homeowner insurance, you also have you have also the liability protection. Mind you, not every company allows you to have it. You can, similar to the homeowner insurance, you can cover some legal expense. Let's say that your apartment got something, some plumbing issue, they might be able to help you to find a place to stay. But in this case, for liability, it's like somebody comes to your house, to your apartment or your condo to do something for you. They got injured or they got some damage. Your protection will be covered. Also, you can have what I was about to say earlier, the ALE, which is the additional living expense. You have something happen or there is a fire in the building, they want everyone to stay out. Your insurance company can may allow you to go to a hotel to stay like 3 or 4 days or till things get better. They might even give you money for your meal because they know you cannot cook because your stove is not there anymore. You cannot carry your stove with you. So that's what your renter insurance covers you. So the difference is not too big. You pay the same thing except when you are a renter, you are covered. You cover both the physical structure of your property and what's inside your property. Meaning, if you own a house, you have homeowner insurance, you don't have to have both. You don't have to have homeowner insurance and also to have renter's insurance. If you rent an apartment, you are not required, nobody will ask you to enroll to have a homeowner insurance. The homeowner insurance is for homeowners or your landlord. The renter is you. The only when you have renter insurance is only covers whatever you have, and you have to list whatever you have in your house. And you can say, let's say that you have a TV, computers, a total of $100,000. I know some people wouldn't do that. 100. You can have a renter's insurance for $100,000. Or if you have $50,000 worth of personal belonging, you can do that. So you can choose what you want to put in your rental insurance. Some people don't put their clothes. Some people put their shoes. I know a guy who put his shoes on his a rental insurance because he had a full a closet of a tennis shoes, big nails. So he put them so nothing ever happened to those shoes, but in case something were to happen, he will have been covered. So in overall, in resume, let's say that homeowner insurance is designed for those who own their home. Homeowner insurance is designed for those who own houses, who own their home. It provide comprehensive coverage for both the physical structure of the house and whatever is inside the house. This is homeowner insurance. Whereas renter's insurance, with renter's insurance, what do you have with that? It tailored to tenants. It focuses on protecting personal belongings and provide coverage within the rental space. Some companies, I'm not going to name any name, they will tell you you have your own equipment. Sometimes you travel with them, and I've seen a podcasters, people who try like movie producers. They add travel insurance, travel risk on their renter's insurance. When they travel somewhere, if does happen to break along the route or something happen, they are also covered. But mostly, let's try to remember that is some most of the time they only provide coverage to you within the limit of the rented space. If you have the question, if you have containers, I think containers. If you live in okay, and okay, I know what you're trying to say. So if you went a place or if you went a storage unit, that's the question I think that person is trying to say to ask. If you have a storage unit, a the landlord, the company that rents you the storage unit already have homeowner insurance, some type of insurance. Yes, you can insure, you can have a renter's insurance on whatever you have on your storage unit. However, some companies that habitual I see, some companies don't allow you to have to have a renter insurance on your storage unit. It has to be an apartment. Both type, what you need to know today is that both type of insurance are essential. Why are they essential? Because they allow you, they enable you to safeguard your belongings against unexpected events and liabilities. It tailored to specific need in some circumstances, and homeowners and renters both needs must have life say, homeowner insurance or renters because it's required by the law. If you don't have it yet, I think if you have a home, you have it, no doubt. If you have a house, even if you rent an apartment or a house, even if the company or the landlord don't require you to have one, I'm suggesting that right now you start shopping to know which company will provide coverage to whatever you have in your house. And also, if you have a homeowner insurance, and check your contract to see if your insurance covers both the physical structure of your house and also whatever you have inside. You can decide to insure if your house is worth a 300 and you have 250K of a belonging. You can decide to just not cover your belonging. But either way, your EA is automatic that it will provide it. But you can whatever the mortgage company is telling you, like $1,000, you can go for more. You can add more to it, and trust me, you will understand the beauty of having both renter and homeowner insurance when things happen. Things happen all the time. We don't know when they happen. And to conclude my class today, I'm advising you guys to have it because not everyone have some money lay down somewhere when the shingles are gone or the ceiling is collapsed that they can just go to the bank and withdraw 10K to fix it. People like us, people like you, people like me, we don't have that caution. That's why we pay down every year for 30 years on a house, or we pay every year for the duration of our a contract as a tenant. So in case we have issues, we can pick up the phone, call our insurance company, and tell them that we have issues, and they will come. They will send an inspector to evaluate your loss, and they will decide whether you can make a claim. There, as I said before, there is the deductible for both renter and homeowner insurances. So I'm advising you guys, if you don't have it yet, have it. But if you have it already, take the policy really to make sure that you are covered for ALE, additional living expenses. This is really important also, that you have liability protections, is in case somebody come to your house, there is a damage, or that person happen to have an issue, so you can be covered. This is all I have today for you guys. Thank you. See you next week.